Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. Collab hopeful goodness time in the form of Other Half Brewing. Burps. No, that's not the other half of the collab. New Trail. Wow. I blanked for a minute there. This is their Scrappled Apple. I've done a couple of these New Trail Other Half collabs. Because I work in PA and I see them quite a bit because, Other Half is technically a Pennsylvania brewery. They have a brewery in Pennsylvania, so they've done a couple collabs with them. Some hits, some misses. But anything that has the word Scrapple on it, this dude is in. Scrapple. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the beer and we'll talk about Scrapple. We have Scrappled Apple, Pennsylvania's finest. Scrappled Apple, double dry hopped India Pale Ale. This is brewed Other Half from Brooklyn product. It is hop Citra, Mutueca, Eldorado, Citra Abstract, Eldorado Abstract, Mutueca Abstract, 7% alcohol by volume. A hazy IPA brewed as a Keystone State collab with her pals at New Trail with notes of tangerine, lemon lime, soda, and a blend of stone fruits. No Scrapple involved in that sucker. It says brewed with her, like, if you could put the collab any smaller, it's like brewed with her friends at New Trail, and they put their little logo. It's like so tiny. Scrapple. For those that don't know, I don't know if this is a thing, because I know it's a Pennsylvania Dutchy kind of thingy, whatever. I don't know where Scrapple comes from. But people always be like, oh, I love Scrapple, and I've never had it. What is it? I can't tell you what Scrapple is. I want to say it's like an Amish hot dog, but it's not in the shape of a hot dog. It's like the shape of Spam, but it's got like cornmeal and I guess if you watch Great Outdoors, lips and assholes in it. But it's it's an amalgamation of mixtures of meat and grains that you fry. It's basically a breakfast kind of thing. It comes in a slab. And then you cut it and then you fry it, but it's like super hard to cook. Like super hard to cook properly, I should say. Because it's got to have the texture of, it's got to be super crispy. It's almost like a pork belly vibe is what you want at the end. You want this crispy outside with a softer kind of center. It's hard to really explain. Just type into Google how to cook Scrapple. You'll get the ideas about it. But I love it as a breakfast eat. Some people think it's absolutely disgusting. My family, my whole new family, my blood family, my marriage family. Well, actually, we all love it, but it's kind of a staple in the household. We don't eat it a lot because it's horrible for you, but we have probably once every month or two. And yeah, once I saw something named Scrapple with beer, this dude's buying it. So. Yeah, it looks like a hazy. It has nothing to do with the beer. There's no Scrapple in here, but then again, there's no broccoli or cheddar in Other Half beers either. So pinky finger, fluffy creamy head, that rich orange core, or lighter. It's more like a peachy, juicy kind of core to it that makes me think this is going to have a nice mouthfeel, a little punchy, but not be hefty. Something that's a bit drinkable. 7%. It should be something that is easily digestible thing. Scrapple is not. It's good. I'm just gonna Scrapple reference. It runs the gamut for me. Tropical fruit, stone fruit, citrus, probably more pineapple. Like they do. Maybe it's more tropical fruit leaning for me than anything else. But I think it's hitting all those notes. Not a 2x4 to the face. But bright, summery, all the things Scrapple is not. Actually, they talk about apple Scrapple. I can get that. I can get this kind of apple vibe from it. It doesn't smell like apples, but I don't eat a lot of apples. But my son does. Michael loves them. So, in breakfast in the morning, usually I include several apple slices. Well, usually eat half of the apple, at least a quarter of the apple, and cutting them in slices, eating them, and having that spritzy kind of lightness of an apple. It kind of has those vibes. So summery vibes, tropical fruit vibes, but not overly sweet. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. That's good. It's very good. Again, summer. Summer in the glass, summer in the nose, summer in the taste. I mean, it has this kind of just nice, bright haziness to it, not heavy on the palate. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it, but it's not too dense, too thick, too turbid to where it kind of makes you kind of like push through it. It's brighter, lighter. Now that I'm drinking it, it's still leaning that tropical fruit, but it's definitely heavily melon. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of kind of like watered down OJ citrus kind of vibes here. Maybe even a little bit of tangerine, nectarine kind of combination with the stone fruit there. And I like it. It's tasty. It's not rewriting the record books when it comes to what a hazy IPA is or what a hazy IPA can be. But I like it. I think it's fun. It's a fun collab, and it's like epically neutral, and I mean that in a very, very positive sense. In that it's not like there's really zero kind of offness of this beer. It's absolutely 100% like quaffable. I haven't ripped that one out of the old it's called an adjective book in a while, and it just has this kind of drinkability to it, which is quite nice. I got it at Wegmans Collab. Other half, I think we're coming in sub $20, so it's not super hyper expensive. Honestly, I think it's very tasty. Is it Mount Rushmore status? No. Is it one of the better ones I've had as of late? Sure. It's just a very tasty beer. It's a north of neutral, and I don't mean to say that in the sense that it's just barely okay or anything like that. I like it. I bought a 4-pack of it. It's going to be drank without a doubt. But it just has this ease and welcomeness to it. It's not a challenge beer. It's not a 2x4 to the face here, and it's not screaming at you there. It's just giving you a tasty version of what it is without being hyper over the top. Sometimes that's what you need, not just what you need to be okay with, but sometimes you just want to drink some beers and be tasty. I think you'd be hard pressed to not think that way drinking this beer. I'm done. That's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed. So yeah, Mount Rushmore status. No valued availability. Sub $20. Collab. Other half is what it is. And leave you with, if you like, well, you like this. If you like hazies, if all you do is chase like S tier haze, you probably drink some of this and go, okay, on to the next one, because that's not your game. This is just finding tasty, drinkable beer is not your game. It's chasing that high, I guess you would say. So maybe it doesn't make that person super happy, but makes me happy. So if really well done haze is a thing you dig, you will dig this. There you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed. Massive Beers, if you want to check me out, doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive, podcasting stuff. Other half. True. Have you been to the breweries? Have you had their beers? Have you had all their collabs? Have you had this collab? All that fun stuff down there. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of collab goodness right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers, y'all.